Alright, so this video is pretty much just me saying goodbye and farewell to Rainbow Six Siege. Probably for good. Obviously, everybody knows it just got hacked. This video doesn't really have anything to do with that. We'll get into that a little bit later. But this is just in general, bro. I feel like the game has done nothing but go downhill pretty much for at least the entire lifespan I've played it, which is 3 or 4 years. And I know this is kind of a pointless video, but I don't know. I feel like one day there's always just going to be that time where you put down a game for the last time and never pick it back up. And I feel like Siege is definitely up there in the top 10, probably top 5 most played games in my life that I've ever played. And yeah, I know at the end of the day it's just a game, but this is a game that I have a lot of memories on, a lot of good time and bonding with friends. And I mean, honestly, teamwork, bro. As cringe as that sounds, teamwork and coming together trying to just defeat hackers every other game. I don't know, dude. We're just gonna get all into it, I guess. So I guess we'll start at square one. Am I ever going to play Siege again? I probably will at some point in my life, but it will never be as good as it has been or as it was in the past, I don't think. And I don't know if there's going to be a future Siege bump or whatever. I don't know, a new Siege trend, Rainbow Six Siege, but I doubt it. And honestly, it's just kind of disappointing, I think. It's a letdown to all the players who try their hardest to enjoy the game, but honestly, playing the game, it's pretty hard to enjoy it. I remember really intense, awesome moments, but on the other hand, I remember getting very upset at a video game. But I don't know, dude. At the point we're at right now, I just don't see any future for the game. And I mean, it kind of honestly does pain me to say, and like I'm not trying to get emotional about a game or anything, but it's like I don't know, dude. I feel like it's not just me. I feel like anyone who played Rainbow Six Siege and dumped, at least a decent amount of time into it with friends, there's literally no other game like it. It's a very unique game, and you can spend so much time trying to master mechanics and learn the maps and learn all this. It's a really hard game to get into. A lot of people say, honestly, I don't think it's that hard, but I just feel like it has the potential to be something so good, and it's just never going to reach that. So I don't know. I guess let's just start the breakdown about my personal problems with Siege, which I mean, everybody's going to have really the same idea. Like, I'm just going to touch on the same things everybody touches on. The hacking or cheating, the cheating, I should say, not really. I mean, the hacking is out of control too, as we can see now. I guess I'll explain that situation. Everyone probably knows if you're watching this video, but I don't know the exact details. Pretty much just the main frame, I guess, of Siege. Rainbow Six Siege as a game was just hacked. It was out of Ubisoft's hands pretty much totally and completely. And basically what happened is, I don't know who hacked it or whatever. I don't even know if they know that yet or not, but pretty much, yeah, it basically gets stolen right under their nose. And a lot of people got banned. They were just playing mid game, and they just got banned. Or you try to log in and you would get banned, and everybody got banned. But then you could just reboot it, I guess, and they would go into the game, and then they just have like unlimited credits, basically renown and the digital money you have to pay for or whatever. Like they just give you unlimited shit, and you could buy developer skins, the entire shop. Like, it's crazy. It's all out of control. Obviously, that's insane. Like, just to hand out free money to everybody who owned the game. But besides that, they did a rollback. Okay, so pretty much fixed it, patched it, or whatever. But I mean, they got into the main frame of Siege. Like, that worries people. I mean, people have their credit cards on there. We don't know if your info is compromised, your emails and shit. Obviously, because you have to attach your account to Ubisoft and go through their terrible Ubisoft game, or at least for PC users. The Ubisoft app is just a pain to navigate and try to make work, let alone Siege. But yeah, a hack this big. I mean, they got into the mainframe. I heard they got a bunch of code stolen, which is just going to do nothing but make it easier to spread cheats and spread more severe cheats. Expect to see probably flying shields again, bro. Shit's going to be crazy. And notice how I said again, it's not like this is new. I mean, cheating has been out of control still. I don't even want to get into the cheating. Everybody knows everyone's got wall hacks, and it's kind of hard to compete without it at this point. When your game gets to a point where people are cheating just because everybody else is cheating, like, you're screwed, dude. But yeah, so everybody knows Siege has a cheating problem, but I mean, let's just look at the decisions they make, like, besides cheating onto the game. Now, I don't have all the answers, and I don't want to just sit here and complain and provide no solutions, but I'm sure I could come up with some better solutions if I just sat down and thought for 5 or 10 minutes. Like, I feel like that's something the developers never have done in their life. And not to bash them too hard, but I mean, there's really no reason to nerf Sledge every single season. We're not even going to get into all the nitty gritty. Basically, I really just couldn't even tell you the last good change I remember. Like, I don't remember a single update or tweak or I don't remember any patch, nothing that I agreed with. Everything's just shit. They force shitty maps on you. they add in new shitty maps, and you literally like, it's actually insane to me when you're trying to play Siege and everyone pretty much has the same favorite maps, and the new maps were always known to be shitty. But then in the map bans for ranked, you can't ban the new map. They just put in a shitty map and they shit in your mouth and they make you play it. You can't ban it. It's unbannable. You're forced to play the new map that just sucks, bro. And it sucks because I think it's just thrown together just to have a new map, because they have to meet a quota. They have to be providing new content instead of just fixing the shit they already got. But yeah, the balancing all over the place, it sucks. They don't know how to balance. Shit's been all over the map, and plus a game like this, when the meta changes every season just due to what gets nerfed and what gets buffed, it's really hard to just enjoy the game like that, like a constant state of change. And obviously you don't want it to be the same forever, but I mean, a game like Siege, everything should be mostly balanced, but it always just comes to people using the same 5 or 10 operators in a game with like 50 operators. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know. Like, if you're in Ubisoft's shoes, I don't know what you would do with Siege. I mean, honestly, I think you got to make a fucking sequel or something. You have to make a new runner-up, because it was supposed to have a 10-year lifespan, from my understanding. And then they had their giant reveal. They had their giant reveal for the next 10-year lifespan of the game, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. Siege X, whatever you want to call it. It's supposed to be this next huge big thing. And really all it was lighting changes, like some graphical minor changes, maybe a menu change or layout overview, different look or whatever. And now there's fire extinguishers on the walls, which you can shoot and it makes smoke, and everyone just ignores anyway. Oh, and some new BS mode, which is just all over the place. Nobody cares about anyway. It's like, I don't even really know what Siege X has to offer. Like, I just feel like they hyped it up to be this next big, huge change, and nothing happened. But, you know, I'm just talking about shit everybody already knows. For me, it's just kind of sad. Like I said, I don't agree with like any of the changes they've made, and I really just don't see a future for the game. Even if they start going on the right track and start fixing things, I think people are just not going to come back. I mean, people are pretty much checked out of Siege. It's really just on a downhill slope. I mean, I don't know what the graphs and the numbers look like. Maybe they're booming all-time high in new players, but I don't know. And going free to play just increases more cheaters as well. Now, like I've already said 5 times, I don't agree with pretty much everything they've done, but one of the big, like, kick in the balls where I was like, bro, what the fuck are they even thinking, was removing Terrorist Hunt. They removed T-Hunt, okay? Which was basically everybody's warm-up, or anyone who gave a fuck, it would warm up. And like, I still miss it today. I would rather warm up with that than going in some shooting range and just shooting at a still target. It doesn't really help you warm up. You kind of just, it's like, it's boring as fuck, dude. T-Hunt was badass. At least you could say that. And then, oh yeah, not to mention all the map reworks. I mean, most of those were pretty just like, I don't know, like, what was even the point? I feel like when I think back to Siege, and I think back to my first time playing, and he wanted to 1v1 me, my friend. He wants to, by the way, fuck this friend, all right, for telling me to download Siege. This was like the best and the worst thing he ever could have done in my life. But yeah, I get on Siege and instantly, like, I just fall in love. We're 1v1ing and it's just crazy, and I get sledgehammered. I get a sledgehammer to the face, and that's my introduction to Siege. Let's go, all right? That's it. A few years later, and my whole attitude towards the game is like, bro, it's just disappointing. Low-key kind of just depressing for anyone who likes Siege. And I'm not trying to come off like I'm depressed over Siege. Like, honestly, fuck that game, bro. Who cares? But, like, this is just my farewell video, I guess. I know I've just been yapping for about 10 minutes here. And I know nobody cares about me or my opinions, but, I mean, for me, this is my farewell to Siege. I think its spotlight time is over. Ubisoft as a company, their time is probably coming into an end here. I don't know what the fuck they're doing as a company. I just wish Siege got sold to, like, back to T-Hunt. Sorry, I know my thought process is all over the place, but deal with it, bro. If you don't like it, whatever. I don't think I've ever played a game where the developers took out a feature that a lot of people liked and it improved. There was never a time where you could just take away features and you could take away things that people like and things got better. Like, why would you take out T-Hunt? Well, how do you not have the resources as one of the top gaming competitors, I guess, or whatever, Ubisoft? How do you not have the resources to just keep T-Hunt in the game? I just don't understand that. I mean, literally all it is just the maps that already exist, the characters that all already exist, and you just put on some bots. You put in some bots. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Not to mention the battle pass is just a scam, and the only, like, all the shit you get out of it is all shitty. It's all ugly. I don't know. If I'm being honest, if I look at it now, I feel bad for the devs. I feel bad for the players. I hope the hack was a wake-up call to a lot of the devs. And I mean, shit, this, like, honestly, a lot of people probably, I don't know how a lot of people feel. I know for me, like, it's like an in-your-face moment. Like, you get your fucking game hacked, bro. It's not fun when people are hacking on you all the time. People are walling you, aimbotting you, And literally it's so bad, and people don't even try to hide it. And the messages, you call them out and they're like, yeah, dude, of course I'm hacking. Like, and I swear I have clips of that shit if people wanted to fucking want me to prove it. It's just people are literally bragging about hacking to you in your face, and then they proceed to probably not get banned. Like, it's, and they climb all the way. And this is the thing, if you try to climb the ranks, just the higher you go, obviously the harder it gets because players get better, but then just the more cheaters there are, it just gets to a point where it's just like unplayable almost. You genuinely probably do not realize how many people are cheating in like every game you play. But yeah, what was I talking about? I was about to make a point. Yeah, this is how it feels to get hacked though. Like every other game, getting hacked, you're getting in your face hacks, and then I mean, then it happens to the game itself. I mean, I feel like it was really just a matter of time. I mean, they're banning cheats. How do you not like just prevent these cheats from happening? I don't understand. As like the highest, like biggest gaming company out there, I just feel like the company Ubisoft, with how successful Siege was or is or whatever, how do you not have the resources to fix this shit? I don't know, but I don't mean to come on here and just talk about cheats. I know everybody is already, everybody already knows that shit sucks. But yeah, like I said, this is just my farewell to Siege. I don't think it's making a comeback. Maybe Jinxie will play it from time and time again, but I mean, hey, you pretty much lost your biggest content creator on it. I mean, what does Siege even have going for it today? I really don't know. I don't know. I look at it, and then I look at the space on my PC, and like I don't need extra space. I'm good, bro. I got my SSDs or SDD. I forgot SSDs. I don't know. I got my space. I got my storage up. Like I'm good, bro. But even so, even though I'm good, I got all my space I need. I look at Siege and I'm like, well, I wouldn't mind having an extra 50, 60, 100 gigabytes, whatever it is, bro. It's just like, get the fuck out of here. And then just not to mention Ubisoft as a company. Like, I don't want to spend any money on Siege. I don't want to give Ubisoft any more money. I'm not here to just shit on Ubisoft, but honestly, fuck them. I don't know. I know this video has been kind of pointless and there really just lacks substance. I don't know, bro. I wanted to rant. I know I didn't even get into all the details and shit. I mean, I could make a 2, 3, 4 hour video breaking down all the fucking problems with Siege. And I think the biggest problem is that right there, is that anybody who plays the game on a daily basis can just fucking break out a list of all the bad things that the game gets done to it. And they really can't even give you fucking 5 good things on one hand. What, like, honestly, somebody tell me one good thing they have done with Siege in the past fucking 3 years. And obviously, I'm sure there's a few things that were like, okay, that's good, but then look at the good things and just compare that to all the bad things. I mean, their game just got fucking hacked, for crying out loud, bro. How is this happening? I don't understand how it works. I'm not a hacker, but like, how does that happen? How do you let that happen as a company? And now I know everybody was on vacation or whatever. It's like, I don't know, dude. And the esports, not to mention, yeah, sorry, like I said, we're going to wrap it up here. But one last thing is the casual gameplay for the casual player, everything gets patched and tweaked to fit only the 1% of the player base. Like 1% of the player base are pros. 99% of the player base are just casual players or semi-competitive casual players. All right, these people are never going pro. But all the gameplay gets catered to the pros. I don't really know why. I'm sure there's some money reason, tournament winnings, whatever. I'm sure it all has something to do with that, but they cater to the top 1%, and we're talking like taking away Sophia's withstand because somebody actually used it effectively in a pro match. Like, what is the point of adding it in if somebody's going to use it effectively and you get it fucking taken out? And that's what I'm saying, is just they're taking out features, putting in terrible features. The ops are terrible. They say we're going to give you new op every season or whatever, and then we don't even get new operators, bro. We just get old operators we already had, and they rework them because they were already shit, and they just give you more shit. It's all fucking terrible, dude. And yeah, like I said, I didn't really mean to complain and just go on a rant, but I don't really have any solution. I mean, like I said, I think the solution is just to fucking burn it all to the ground and launch a new game, and that's where I'm at. Either that or pull a fucking Fortnite OG, bro. Bring out like season 1 and just let it be fucking bonkers all over the place. Barely any ops, but everybody's got an ACOG. That to me sounds like fucking fun Siege. We need to bring that shit out.